She has titled her project, Teamwork Makes Dreams Work. Teamwork makes dreams work. Toastmaster Anita, Samanta.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the evening, for those wonderful words of introduction. A very warm good evening to all of you Toastmasters.
Good evening.
You will find some glasses on some tables. Please don't get carried away. I'm not going to serve any kind of drinks. Teams is a word frequently used in today's corporate world as well as in the social world. Without teams, nothing happens, right? Teamwork, project team, all these are very common words that we come across every day. So today, let us look into the aspect of how teamwork helps to make this world a better place to live in. What are the benefits of a team? A team consists of individual members. It has a leader and the organization itself. So what do you think are the benefits of a team to its team members? A team is a group of people working together. So first thing that comes to your mind is, or rather my mind is that it is a stress-free, it is really stress-free when you're working in a team because the responsibility is shared between the team members. And what is the benefit to the team leader? The team leader is able to see the success of his team, and he is able to show that his team is able to achieve the required results to the organization. And the organization is very happy that the particular project or the work that has been assigned to the team has been done successfully, resulting in maybe higher productivity, higher profitability, etc. so and so. Now, how does it affect Toastmasters? How does teamwork help in Toastmasters? Anybody? Quickly. Okay. Teamwork helps us to have healthier clubs. And what happens in healthier clubs? You have very good meetings. And what is the result of good meetings? Each member in the club is able to take away something after the meeting. So that's how teamwork works in a Toastmasters environment. When you talk about the team, you talk about team leaders. And when you talk about leaders, what are the kinds of leaders that comes to your mind?
Motivation.
No. Actually, I had these two kinds of leaders in my mind. One is the authoritarian leader. The other one is a real team leader. An authoritarian leader, we all say that it is in the past, but I'm sure still some of you here may be having some authoritarian leaders, right? And who is an authoritarian leader?
Boss.
A leader who takes all the responsibility to himself, who is the decision maker. He believes that he has to make the decision. He dictates, and then he makes sure that he avoids any kind of conflict. And also, he discourages commitment. And who's a team leader? Person who does exactly the opposite, as you can see from the table there. Now, before I move on to the teamwork itself, there are 5 critical areas that we generally look into to make sure that the team work is really efficient and results in the productivity that is required by the team leader. But before that, quickly for a small exercise, and timer when I say, please, not now, but I tell you begin, just indicate to me 2 minutes once I tell start, yeah? And there are 3 tables on which glasses are there. Can I ask Surya and Ritesh to quickly turn around? And can you please join that team? And can I ask Lakshmi?
You mean Ravi, right? Not Surya.
Oh, sorry, Ravi.
Yeah.
That shows here Here Surya is all the time. Shining always bright. Sorry about it.
Okay.
Yeah, Murli, can you please? You're here, so can you please join that table?
Okay.
Yeah. There is a string there and a set of 7 glasses. So I will just show. There are 4. There are 4 strings tied to the rubber band. Each of the team has to hold one end of the string. Nowhere else. You cannot hold the rubber band. You cannot hold the glass. And then you just need to make a pyramid. Okay. Now this team, you have to do the exercise without talking at all. Okay. And this team, you need to do the exercise.
Can you show how it should look like?
You just catch the 4 ends. 4 people catch the 4 ends. 4 ends. Yeah, okay? It's like this. Okay? And Suresh, you're the team leader for this. You're allowed to do the talking when the pyramid is being done. Okay? And here, you're the team leader. All of you can talk while you're doing the exercise. And your time starts now. Timer, please indicate 2 minutes. Please don't use your hands. No using your hands. You have to make a pyramid. You are allowed to touch only the string. This team, no talking. That team, the team leader and the members can talk. This only the team leader talks.
Release. Up, down. No problem. Another one.
Wait, can we decide where we will put it?
It's okay.
You have to pull from your off. Okay.
Supposed to make a
On.
pyramid.
Make a pyramid. Okay.
No talking, Ritesh.
Yeah, okay, here.
No talking.
Only no talking. No, Suresh can talk there.
Yeah, this
We
one.
finish. And you can, all of you can talk. You finish?
Yeah.
2 minutes up? Up?
30 seconds.
You have 30 more seconds.
Yeah. You can put this one. And that one next to that one.
This team is cheating actually.
Now release it. And that one on top of it.
Cheating. Okay, and your time is up.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. From the audience, for the audience, this team was made a team with no team leader and they could not talk. This team had a team leader and only the team leader could talk. And the third team had a team leader and all the team members could talk. And as you can see, the results came from which team? It's not that they won the challenge, but why did they win it?
It's a chat, the responsible chat.
Because we had a team leader and the team members were allowed to talk to each other. Okay? This group cheated, that's why they were able to do it. But they could not talk and they didn't have a leader, so they didn't know where. Sorry, Ravi cheated. So this is generally all about teamwork, and I think I've done my job. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Toastmasters.
Very good.
Just, no, what I meant is actions speak more than words. That's what I meant. Now, like I told you before, there are 5 critical areas that we will look into to make sure how teamwork actually works. The first one is developing team relations. Developing team relations, when I say a team, you cannot just like that take few people and put them into a team and tell you're a team, please work. Like this team, I just put a few people and ask them to work. But were they successful? No. That's because they don't know each other, they don't have a team leader, and they didn't have any directions to go ahead with the task. Okay? So the first thing that we need to do is develop the team relations. How do we do it? We make sure that each team member feels belonged in the team, right? So that team, did you feel that you were one of the team?
Yes.
Yes. And you have the power to influence. That means you control some of the actions which the team does. If you have no control over the actions of anybody else within the team, then that's not the right thing. So there should be some power to influence amongst the team members. And each of the team members should have access to the same kind of resources, be it physical, material, whatever. Each of them should have the same kind of access. It's not that one team member or the team leader has access to all material and the team members don't, in which case the team members will fail and the team leader will win. Yeah? And the last one is speak easy, which means that the team members should have the confidence that whatever they have in their minds, they can speak it out. There should not be any hesitance in voicing one's opinions. So this is the first critical area that has to be looked into by a team leader. Moving on, the team leader has to encourage commitment. Now, how do you encourage commitment within the team members? The first one is goal setting. So you need to have goals. So what is the team formed for? The team has to understand why they have been put into a team and what is a target or what is a task that they have to achieve. So they need to understand what is the goal set for the team. And they have to have a plan to achieve that particular target or the goal. Without a plan, everything can be a failure. You're allowed to talk in between, help me out, okay? Now I'm conducting only education module, so you'll not be interrupting me. And the third aspect is problem solving. So it should be a problem that the team has to face and they have to solve it. So the whole team has to be engaged in the problem solving. So this is the second aspect which the team leader has to keep in mind. The third is fostering collaboration. Can someone tell me what is collaboration?
Cooperation.
Now Surya.
It was because of Surya only.
Working together.
Working together. So and when you work together, one of the most important components when you work together is communication. Okay? So a team normally has to have a three-way communication. So within the team, they should be able to share information. Like I said, they should have access to all resources. So they are able to share the information. And then they should be able to give the feedback. If a team member is doing something very good, they should know how to appreciate it. At the same time, when something is going wrong, they should also give the feedback so that the whole team does not lose something just because of the fault of one team member. So feedback is very essential. And the last one is to encourage participation. Now, in a team, if there are 4 members, like I said, and if one person does not participate, what happens within the team? I said you're allowed to talk.
So you should use today's word of the day and have consensus all the time.
Yeah, that comes later. You're right anyway. So you need to make sure that each and every member in the team has to participate, and this is the duty of the team leader. Yeah. So some of the communication tips are, you have to communicate directly. When I say communicate directly, it could be a one-to-one verbal communication, it could be a written communication. We will see it soon. And always when you communicate, you need to keep it very simple, so that the person who is opposite to you or to whom you are writing is able to understand whatever you are trying to convey. Use very simple language and be very straightforward if it is any kind of instructions that you are giving to your team members. Then you need to explain. Many times what happens with us human beings, when we speak, when we give instructions, we understand what we are saying, so we think that the other person also understands. That's the wrong thing to do. You need to explain your instruction properly, otherwise there could be failure in whatever the other team member is trying to achieve. And also use the right medium. Like I said in the beginning, it could be a verbal communication, if it is something very simple, or if in your IT projects or your civil construction projects, it could be some more lengthier instructions, which I think email is the best way to do the communication. The second aspect in fostering collaboration is the team leader has to provide a structure for his team so that they are able to follow, go in the right direction. And the team leader should be able to give authority and responsibility. He should be indicating to the team members who has the authority to do what and who are the people responsible for carrying out certain tasks. And the roles and accountability, each member has to know what is the role that he has to do, and if anything goes wrong, who within the team is accountable for it, or if it goes well, who is accountable for it. And the team leader also has to define boundaries in the sense that define boundaries. Limitations, yeah. Yeah, there could be some limitations that the team member has to follow. Like for example, in Toastmasters, we are not allowed to speak about sex, politics, religion. So some kind of limitations like that has to be informed to the team members in advance.
We can say process and policies.
Yeah, processes and policies, guidelines, however you are able to call it. And also identify the expectations, means that team members should know what is expected of them, and that is the responsibility of the team leader to make it known to the team members what are the expectations from the respective team members. So that's about fostering collaboration. Now moving on, trust. Without trust, life is impossible. Similarly, in a team, without trust, working together is impossible. So how do you build trust between team members? Between the team members, they have to be open and honest. Honesty is the best policy, they say. So within the team, you need to be very open in your communication and also honest. And you need to respect each other's opinions or each other's thoughts. There should be commitment between the team amongst the team members, and you should be loyal. The team members should be loyal. That is, you should be working for the cause of the team. There should not be an instance that you work within a team, but then you go outside and then you talk, something negative about whatever you're doing. Like for example, in Toastmasters, the ExCom is doing something to keep the club together. They're working so that the club is healthier, has enough members. But somebody within the ExCom goes outside and talks something negative about the club. It's not just the ExCom, it's the members also. So that is not acceptable if you want good results from teamwork. You need to be loyal to the team members. Yeah. The same holds for team